Okay, guys, what am I going to do? I'm going to give you guys, each of you 2 minutes in order to talk about the video. Summarize. What do you watch in the videos? So remember, guys, we're going to have only 2 minutes. Like about what is the most important thing about part 1 and what is the most important thing about part 2. Because, and then remember, we are talking about, guys, about the test and how we have to perform in the test, right? And then you are going to summarize like the most important things that you have seen in there. Okay, so Leonardo, would you like to start? Okay, let's go.
Regarding this first video, there is an explanation about how the student, the person, have to present the test.
Okay.
How he or she has to talk, and yes, and that he has to use long and well structured statement in order to answer the questions, in order to show his language skills. And the second video is about an aspect of the test about the big, which you have to take the most important of those pictures in order to contrast and explain the things that are not simple to see in the picture.
Okay, very good. Okay, guys, and then what about you, Eliasar? What can you tell me about this? Summarize. Could you please summarize what you saw over there in those 2 videos, please?
Okay, in the first part, really the 2 videos are very useful for us because they are tips, adequate tips for the test. In the first part, the instructor said made some clear ideas for us to listen carefully the questions, to pay attention to what your partner is saying to the audience, to keep the eye contact, being enthusiastic. Because when he explains those aspects, we can realize that maybe in some occasions you are talking with another person and you are distracted, you are not concentrated, and those aspects the examiner is going to evaluate on you. On the second part, the instructor says that we have different options to talk about some pictures. One recommendation is, hey, try to select 2 pictures maybe where you have vocabulary in which you are familiar with it. Try to go and explain, or the idea is to make comparing and contrasting between one picture and the other. Don't take it too long time in one. Instead of that, you can describe or talk about one and then go to the other and then come back again, because to avoid the routine, the monotony. And if you are not familiar with any of those pictures, don't go there, because maybe at the middle of the speaking, you are getting without any information to express. The idea is as well to use maybe linking words, whatever, however, although,
Very
as
good.
well as some modal verbs.
Very
Those are
good.
the tips.
Very good, guys. Congratulations. I can say, guys, that you did your homework, huh? Did you? Well done.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, okay, now we have that clear. I have some questions over here and say, what are the do's and don'ts? So we have the don'ts, yes? And what are the do's? Like the do's, we have to do down there. The guy over there in the video, he talk about do's. And then Eliasar, he just say, like, keep an eye contact, be enthusiastic, use different words, okay? Now, important thing, how long does it take, guys, the first part of the test? How long?
2 minutes.
2 minutes. It's important to remember that. Remember, guys, we are getting prepared for this test, right? And then the first part, it takes 2 minutes. Okay, in that part, we talk about something what? Difficult or easy? In that part, in the 2 minutes. So what type of question?
It is, in the first part, it's supposed we're going to talk about the hobbies, the daily life. So it's supposed it's the easy part because it's like a warm up, getting ready for the next conversation we are going to have.
And then remember, guys, we are going to relax in that part because it's about your life. You've been expecting not like a specific question, but and then it's about your life, hobbies, travel, study, work, future ambitions. Yes, okay. Now, how long does it take the second part?
Okay.
How long? How long, guys? The second part. How long does it take?
I think I remember the second part is just 1 minute.
Yes, 1 minute. That's correct. Remember, guys. So, and then on the first part, we're going to have only 2 minutes, right? And the second part, we are going to have only 1 minute, okay? So, and then, so in the second part, we are going to describe pictures and we just talk about it, right? So now, our next step, guys, I'm going to ask, in order to practice that part of the test, because I mean, that is exactly what we're doing over here in these encounters. We are practicing, we are getting ready in order to take that CAE test, right? So therefore, what are we going to do? We are going to practice. And for that, guys, I have the timer and then the exactly time. So we're going to record that with the exactly time and we're going to try to do our best, okay? So in order to do this.
Teacher, I don't understand because there was kind of like the connection is not working very well. So could you repeat?
Oh, so absolutely.
Yes.
Okay.
I have to say that my learning process of English has been kind of long, but depending on the different stages I have taken on it. I have studied for about 15 years, but I began for myself for about 7 or 8 years, just me, dictionary, notebooks, taking notes, and learning a lot of vocabulary and grammar. But after that, when I had the opportunity to enroll in a formal education, I have studied for about maybe 6 years. Most of the time online, and most of the time supported by some tutors, some other teachers. Because when we have in academic environments or informal environments, maybe this process should take short time, you know. But in my case, I have taken long time because when you are studying empirically, you have a lot of gaps, and maybe you are filling those gaps from time to time, maybe knowing the sequence as we should make it in when you are at college or things like that. But really, I consider that my learning process will never end because when I learn more, when I understand more, I can see that the language, the English language, is like an ocean because it's so huge and I know just a little bit. So I consider that me as well as many other teachers say, hey, you never stop learning. You never stop learning. So it's not enough to say, maybe 10 years, 20 years, or I have a master's degree because there's always more information, more things to learn.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. No, don't be sorry. Remember what I said. So we have, I mean, until the 2 minutes pass, and then the counselor is going to stop you. So and then don't say sorry because I mean it's just that don't worry if the counselor stop you, okay? Because you're going to be like that.
Yes, okay.
So we only have to practice like to talk about in only 2 minutes, and that's it.
Yes.
Okay. So now I'm going to go with Leonardo. Leonardo, are we ready?
Yes.
Okay. So 2 minutes, one more time. Okay. Then we're going to set up for 2 minutes. Okay. So Leonardo, question. What do you enjoy most about learning English?
Okay, about learning English.
Yes, sir.
It's the communication, the moment that when you share with other person from another country, makes the process really nice because you start to learn about other culture, about things in other country, and that makes the process more interesting because it's not just a language what you are learning. You are learning about culture, about foods, about different interesting that people have in another country, and that makes one to keep learning, keep in the process, and makes and it will help you to keep increasing your ability, your language skill. Because when you share with a person from other country, you have the opportunity to keep practicing, keep learning. Even though when you are in an academic environment, with talking with another person from another country, you have the opportunity to keep learning more than you learn in the classroom. Because you don't learn some exercise, but you learn the culture of the other person. So that's why I think that's the most interesting of learning a language in my process, because I found it really interesting, because it has been really nice since I have.
Okay, thank you. Okay, so as you can see, guys, we have done this first part, right? Now,
Yes.
what am I going to do, guys? We are going to pass on the second part.
On the first picture, as I can see, there is a young girl that maybe after working very hard, after making a long walking, is just make a stop, just to relax, because maybe she's thinking on continuing. While on the other picture, at the bottom, there is a person that maybe use this place. It's a wonderful place. It's like an evening to rest, to recover energies, or maybe to meditate, because this place can help that person to relax and to go back to the other activities. And on contrast, on the other picture, on the first picture, it seems like she's
Okay.
a lot of energies.
Thank you. So remember, guys, that we have to keep only the minute. Okay, you can start.
In this picture, the first one you can see a group of friends who are taking a walk. It's an expedition in a mountain. The second one, there are three girls that are sharing a moment. They are cooking. They are hanging out, maybe having fun. And then the third one, there is a little friend who are practicing with their instruments, maybe singing. The common of this picture
Okay.
is the.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay. So, more or less now you know how is it. Yes, we have the first part.
Show outdoors activities. On the first one on the top, maybe the person is just on a relaxing tour, but it is in a place where he can feel and experience the breeze of the sea. Even though there are some mountains at the bottom, but it's near the ocean. Conversely, on the other hand, the man is kind of exercising. Maybe he's going on a walk, but